Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bryanna Valderrama, and today is Thursday, September 25th, 2025. Here's your Charge on Air update. Last night, the White House's Office of Management and Budget sent a memo to federal agencies telling them to prepare for mass layoffs ahead of a potential government shutdown next week. The memo tells agencies that if certain programs, projects, or activities lose their discretionary funding by October 1st, they may have to lay off several workers. However, an Office of Management and Budget official stated that several programs like Social Security and Medicare will continue regardless of a shutdown. The government's financial year ends on Tuesday, September 30th. This means the government will enter a shutdown Wednesday if Congress does not pass a new funding package. On Tuesday, September 23rd, student government held Say My Name in the Student Union. The event's main goal is prioritizing respect when it comes to students' identities and names. The students made bracelets and bookmarks and talked about the importance of inclusivity and pronouncing students' names correctly. Kavita Saw spoke about her own experiences and the importance of respecting others in the UCF community. Noor Al-Araj is the Student Government Diversity and Inclusion Coordinator in charge of the event. Al-Araj says it is important to understand the meaning of our names because they are often the first gift we receive from our families, reflect culture, heritage, and sometimes generations of stories.
Ever since I started this position, I've seen UCF is very diverse and very large, so I wanted to create this Say My Name event where people can come in, share their pronunciation, their name, because your name does carry a lot of cultural background. So I wanted to make it a safe place for students to come by and talk about their name, their background, and what does their name mean.
Al-Araj says names reflect culture, heritage, and sometimes generations of stories. Students at the event opened up and shared stories about the meaning of their own names and the importance of proper pronunciation. Volunteers are pitching in to remove invasive plants around UCF's campus. The most recent volunteer event hosted by the UCF Arboretum is helping to keep our natural plants thriving on campus. Contributors spent Tuesday morning searching for and removing invasive plants that are not native to the natural ecosystem of Florida. Maddie Barber, an intern at the UCF Arboretum, says that removing these invasive plants is key to keeping our campus environment healthy.
We try to take them out so that our native species can come through and take the place that they're supposed to be. They can kill our native species. Even the plants can change the chemistry of the soil, which then, for long-term effects, causes a lot of issues on our actual native species.
Volunteers ignored the heat and finished the morning leaving some areas around campus cleaner than they found it. Students interested in volunteering can find out more information by searching the UCF Arboretum on Night Connect. The Phi Eta Sigma National Honor Society held their first philanthropy event for the fall semester. The group made Halloween-themed cards to spread positivity to kids in hospitals around Chicago. Philanthropy Chair Michelangela Buggs said this year she plans to focus on making connections between Knights and Orlando-based organizations. She hopes students from all majors can make connections that will benefit them the rest of their time at UCF and beyond. Tuesday's UCF's National Student Speech Language Hearing Association held a fundraiser near Toppers and the Reflection Pond. Students pied their officers to raise money. UCS NSSLHA turned whipped cream into cash with a pie and officer showdown that had everyone laughing for a cause. One officer said the event helped connect members and raise awareness, while funds will support outreach speakers and community projects. Andrea Davino, a UCF senior and NSSLHA's PR coordinator, joined in 2023 and helped lead the fundraiser. She promoted the event and took a pie herself.
So it's super funny because there's some people that like I posted a story, come pie us, and it's a lot of people that are coming from that are actually members of the club, but then it's also funny to see the ones that are just walking by and they're like, sure, I'll pie you. I don't know why you would. They don't look that good. I'll just send it to you.
The event drew a great crowd with plans to continue next year. UCF and SSLHA will host pumpkin painting and tote bag socials this fall. More details on Instagram at UCF and SSLHA. UCF's Japanese Heritage Student Association, or JSHA, hosted its first ever Atsumari meeting, the neighborhood event, on Sunday. The word Atsumari means gathering, and that's exactly what the event did, bringing together UCF students and members from UF's J's Club and Japanese Student Association. Students were split into 7 families representing different regions of Japan. They competed in games like designing family crests, delivering produce, folding origami, and dancing bonadori, a traditional summer festival dance that honors the dead. Instead of highlighting anime or pop culture, JHSA focused on everyday traditions from rural Japan.
The club kind of tries to steer away from parts of Japanese culture that are already known in America and really try to go to those very unique experiences, as I feel like that's a conversation that is very rare to be had.
Powell says she hopes that students left learning something new about Japanese cultures and made new friends. JHSA was founded in fall of 2023, and organizers say they plan to make Atsumari an annual tradition. For more information, you can follow them on Instagram at jsa.ucf. UCF students turned big ideas into bold futures at Startup Fest 2025. Nights packed the student union to explore innovation and discover resources to help launch their careers. From creative giveaways to one-on-one conversations, the expo connected students with mentors and opportunities. Even Nitro joined the fun, celebrating entrepreneurship in true UCF spirit. Students earned stamps by visiting booths, collecting insights along the way, and 10 stamps unlocked access to the brand new silent disco. With headphones on, students caped the afternoon dancing under the lights, wrapping up UCF's biggest celebration. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 90 degrees with clear skies up until around 4 o'clock, where we will see some more clouds. If you're going out tonight, you may want to bring an umbrella, as there's a 40% chance of thunderstorms later in the afternoon. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on our Instagram at The Charge News. And check back here tomorrow for another news update. I'm Bryanna Valderrama. Thanks for watching and have a great day.